Bitcoin is about to make one more new low before another push to the upside right here. We're going to cover everything today. We're going to plan the targets. We're going to plan the next move as always. I'm going to start with the most probable move, and then I'm going to switch to some low probability counts, really less probable counts, less probable move we can expect next. So in any case, you know in what we are. So as always, make sure to stay till the end. It's extremely important, so you can really get all the information. But anyway, on that being said, let's get started. So this is what right here we have planned in the last update. Okay, was looking for this possible wave for retracement before to look for the wave 5 here. So wave for retracement here down to the 23.6. That was a more likely target, as you can see here, $33,490. Then if we go on the chart here, bam, this is how it played. You got the bounce from the 2023. 30,000 and almost 500 here. Okay, so that's pretty cool. We've got a bounce here. I also let you know that I'm taking this trade on the Discord server. I am taking the long trade against 0%. I'm taking this swing trade here, also taking a nice long on PP right here to ride this very nice bounce here we've got. That's pretty cool. MCF power, and so we have this very nice bounce. You can see that this was yesterday night before to go to sleep, really, and this was this morning when I woke up after a very, very big sleep, by the way. Because it's important to sleep good. But anyway, so here, this is what we have planned. Now the thing is, I will not be surprised to see one more new low on Bitcoin. Why? Simply because if you go on a bit of a lower time from here, what can we count here? We can count more likely 5 waves. Again, remember, I'm going to move to some less probable wave count next, where we can push directly higher. I want to cover the main idea right now on Bitcoin. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go on a bit of a lower time frame, 5 minutes. So what we can count here, first of all, we have, I just want you to be aware of this flat so you can really understand here. We have more likely here an A, okay, B, then you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're more likely here have 5 waves. So bam, let's put it like this. If we have a flat here, it means that we have 5 waves down here. If we do a small wave count, we do have some 5 waves down here. A correction, what we can count next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we either have here, as you understood, an A, B, C. In that case, we needed to get a bounce, or we can still be in a bigger WX as possible. That's why I'm going to show you next, but you know that's probably counts, or A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3 for retracement and a wave 5 here. So if we have 5 waves down, that is what I'm taking more likely right now, we should make one more new low here on Bitcoin. Okay, so one more new low, we should normally not drop if we're in that wave 4. Now I'm going to move to the less probable wave count next, where you will understand it is possible. But anyway, so here in that case, I'm going to place the 5 waves down. So, oops, wave 1 right here, wave 2 retracement, wave 3 right here on the bottom, wave 4 on the top here, and then we'll have the wave 5 right there, okay? So if we do have some 5 waves down, as I said, we cannot be done directly with a wave 4. Why? Because we need to get a correction. This is not a correction, this is a 5 waves impulsive. So we need to get a correction into this wave 4, so we need to make something bigger. What corrections start with 5 waves? Simply an ABC zigzag. You know, it was 5 waves correction, 5 waves, ABC, or 1, 2, 3. So it's the same here. If we have 5 waves, we have in that case an A wave. No, you took the wrong wave, by the way. Sorry, an A wave here, a B retracement, and then we can look for this C wave here to the downside. Let me just play some not pink waves, some red wave like this. Perfect. So in that case, we can look for this ABC zigzag, and if you, by the way, pay attention, this was a target I planned yesterday, you know, in the daily update, because yes, every day of the week I am live with you to update the chart and give you my trade setups, really my trading plan for the day ahead. This was, for example, the first trade plan when it was on the top. We got a bounce from here, that's pretty cool, but this was not some good long trade, as I said. And so we got the continuation into our second trade to go and take out some fuels here. And so yeah, this is where we've got a bounce for the moment. And we then go into our first short target and find against here our resistance. And by the way, if you're wondering, yes, this right here was good for a scalp short. We've got some good short entry. Again, I'm not saying you have to take a short here. Absolutely not. This is way too late. You have to go to do this live in the time when you see direction, when you hit the target. What I mean is simply read at the order flow. Okay, this right here allows you to see what's happening behind the market. And so yeah, you can make your informed trading decisions, really. Now you can make some on the 30th. Again, if you go and check out on the top here, we got some nice data. But yeah, so this is when I'm giving some targets, this is what you have to read to make decisions, to know if you have or not to take the trade, really. Otherwise, I'm letting you know sometimes, for example, yesterday, very risky long, but still valid, okay, when we was doing this week here to the downside. So see, and then we've got the continuation high, that's pretty cool. And then you know that I'm taking the swing long. And so yeah, by the way, all of this for absolutely free. Okay, it's absolutely free here. No, yeah, there's no VIP membership anymore. I don't know if I said this already at the very beginning, but anyway, So everything is for absolutely free. Anyway, so here, yeah, if we have this ABC zigzag, if we have to do it, what we can do here, let's take the case that the B wave is done. Okay, the B wave top is done. So we pull the extension tool from the A wave root to the A wave bottom right here, yep, to the B wave top. Let's take the case, I say that the B wave top is in. So what we can look for, we can simply look for, I'm just gonna remove this, hide this for a moment. We can look for the MC extension. This will be the first area if we have to drop from here, and if the B wave is in like right now, okay, if we start dropping from here, this will be the first area. So this again will result to a swing through the pound FL of the low here. If we start breaking this, we can simply look for the 1-to-1 extension. Okay, if we start breaking the 1-to-1 extension, we can look for the 1823, and if we break the 1823, we simply have to look for the 1618. Now, to understand which target is the most probable, we just have to pull the wave 4 targets right here. Okay, and so these 3 first targets are the most probable ones, and normally, as we're in a very strong uptrend, we should normally get a bounce from the 2 first target. 38.2 is still valid, that will bring us with a low right here, but it's a bit low, to be honest with you. We have to normally to keep the market structure intact, so I will not be surprised to see a bounce from the first or second target of this extension tool if we have to drop from here for the C. In that case, by the way, what are the waves into the C wave? These are 5 waves again. You have 5 waves right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a correction, and you need to get another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are some people I think right now thinking, yes, but if we do this, we can absolutely do also a bigger impulsive to the downside. Yes, I'm going to cover this in the after I'm done really with this section of the chart, so you know exactly what to expect next, because yes, this can be also an impulsive start to the downside, but yeah, I'm gonna not take this mainly for the moment, gonna stay on this right there, okay, because this was a plan. I planned this, it looks a bit more probable for the moment, so we're going to take this, right? But yeah, so this right here, this is the main idea. Okay, now the thing is, if we, for example, so now I'm going to move on the a bit less probable count, but still possible. Okay, if we have to rise directly, okay, so to speak, if the wave 4 bottom is in right here, okay, keep in mind I'm looking mainly for the ABC zigzag. Just before to move on this, we can absolutely, just before to move directly for the wave 5, we can absolutely make something bigger in the B wave. For example, make a double the XYs, where on the weekend we can make something a bit range bound. Do this, for example, go into the path control right of value high, by the way, or into the value high here, you know, and then retrace for the C. It's possible in your case the extension tool, you pull it again from the A wave root to the A wave bottom to the B wave top. Okay, and you add your MC extension, 1-to-1 extension, 1823, and 1618. Okay. There is something possible too we can do. Trade the targets really based on the direction. Now we do have, as you can see, some few more support before that. For example, you can pull a retracement right here from the top to the bottom, or from the bottom to the top as always. Yep, so right here, what do we have here? We have the 618 56%, for example, that is looking good with the 786. All of this right here, I mean, all the levels, to be honest with you, right there. You have what also in this uptrend right here. Where is the volume of this? You have the value low here, so I will prefer, for example, to go into that target. So this, for example, can be a possible zone where you can look for a bounce. The naked session path is something also possible too, but the second target looks a bit better, not gonna lie. Yeah, that one is there. To be fair, it's all of this, because yeah, we do have some few steel levels there. So this one right here will be the buy zone relief. We have to bounce from here, but remember, if we have the C wave directly, we're just going to go through. That's why extremely important. You cannot use on the L wave. You have to use an order flow to see if we have or not to take the trade into the target's plan. Okay, really important to understand that. But anyway, so now let's go on the wave count if the wave 4 is done. What I'm taking in that case, it's simply not an impulse. If here, it's simply a WXY. Why? Simply because here we have in that case an A, B, C zigzag. So W, X retracement. In that case, this is not a triangle because we cannot get a triangle in there. We'll have in that case an A, B, C zigzag again into a C, and the X wave, yes, retrace 38.2, not on the X wave top, but on the right here on the first touch right here. So it will be a triple wave truncated. Okay, in that case, double XY like this is done. Let me just pull some few bigger wave like that, and so now we have to look for the wave 5 directly. So if we push high from here, okay, you will be already prepared and ready for that. So we're going to plan the targets above. So what you have to do here is simply to pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 4 bottom. From here you add your 618 extension, 1-to-1 extension, 1618, and 2618. The 618 here is the first and most probable target. Not really useful to look for only this. Okay, we have to be aware of this first target, we have to be aware of the second, third, before to look at the fourth one only here. So yes, we can go here, but we have more chance to stop here. Okay, now if the market become crazy and we do this, then let's go to 42,500. okay, but the first target will be in that case the 618, so 33,600. If we start breaking this 1-to-1 extension, 36,900. then we have the 1618 at 39,000, and then we have the 2618 at 42,500 on Bitcoin. Okay, this is really in case we have to push higher directly, okay, and look for this right here. Now, after we are done with this wave 5, okay, what we can look for is simply, as always, the bigger wave 3 here to be done like that, okay. And so once we have done this wave 3, we can simply look for the wave 4 retracement, the white wave 4 here. So we do exactly the same. We pull the retracement strip from the wave 3 top to the wave 3 root, okay, or from the wave 3 root to the wave 3 top. It depends, as always, if you reverse or you do in your settings. Personally, I did it, so it's from the top to the bottom. Otherwise, you just have to do the opposite. From here, sorry, you add your wave 4 targets, 23.6 MC fib, so here 31.32, and the 38.2 here, and so this will become your buy zone for the wave 4, and yeah, normally the 23.6 will be better, because here I've done something a bit big. And so from here, make the wave 5 again, but yeah, for now it's just too early because we don't know if we're going to stop on this one, or higher. So it's going to higher everything, so we're going to change all the price. So we're going to do this really live in a time when it's needed. So yeah, this is really the plan if we have to push higher. Now let's move on something a bit more scary, where Bitcoin could absolutely drop from here. That's why this cap, for example, this cap shorts here can be some good short to take and to bet with, simply because yeah, we can absolutely just drop like crazy from here, and I'm gonna show you why and how. Okay, this was, by the way, if you want to understand how I am trading really, because I'm planning up, down, you're gonna say, yeah, okay, but the guy is not doing any prediction in that case. Yes, I mean, I am doing predictions, okay, because the thing is, I'm gonna tell you the most probable scenario, what I'm looking at first of all. Now the thing is, if for example I'm wrong, or just the probabilities, the most probable wave count do not plays out, here is what we'll have to look for. So in any case, in every move we're going to do, you know exactly what to take. If we go up from here, you know that we have to look for a 5 impulsive or an ending into the wave 5. If we go a bit more down, you know that you have to take an ABC zigzag to the downside, okay. And if we have to do this and getting now invalidation for this bullish plan, this is what we're going to cover next. As a trader, we have to be prepared and ready for every possible move. We just class the move by probabilities, we trade them by probabilities, but we are aware of everything. And the only thing you need to do into the turrets I'm giving to you, so for example here on this 618, into this turret here for the wave 4 retracement, or for the C wave bottom, if we make a bigger ABC into this wave 4, okay, is read an order flow. By reading this, you're able to see if you have or not to take the trades into the targets. How crazy is this? So you plan the next possible move, and in addition to this, you are able to recognize if you have or not to take the trade into your targets you plan to ride a possible move or not. This is how I am trading. So that's why you can see some up, down, sideways scenario. It's simply because I know if I have more likely or not to take my trades, okay? So now the thing is, if we have to be in the bearish high time frame plan, okay, so to speak here, let me just hide this for a moment. This right here we can remove, and we're good. So what is the high time frame bearish plan? It's simply, what we have planned here on the YouTube channel. You just have to go in the video section, scroll down a bit. You have this Bitcoin 15,000 right here. The Bitcoin move, this Bitcoin move here, we wrecked a lot of people. This is a high time frame bearish wave count, okay? In this wave count right here, I don't know if I'm showing the wave count for the ABC zigzag here into the let me see. Yeah, here we go. This right here, okay, we have this ABC zigzag into this Y leg, okay, so we was already prepared for this. I also was talking about this in the previous update, so we're ready for a possible match drop here. That's why we still have to look for some possible short in case, for example, we have to do this, okay. And for example, now these are not at all 5 ways for an ABC zigzag, but for a big impulsive to the downside, we're going to do a massive drop right now. This is possible, and I am going to also bet on this. If I have to short some few targets here, I'm going to do it now. Personally, I was not on the chart this one, but the data for a scalp was absolutely good for this, was absolutely crazy good here. So again, a scalp can be turned into a swing next. But the thing is now, so this was, before the bullish plan. Now we can move on the possible bearish plan, where this, is a configuration where the C wave top is possibly in already. And so now the thing is, if the C wave top is in already, what it means simply that we have this high time frame second configuration. So bearish plan here, the Y leg is in, okay, and so now we have to start this Z wave to the downside. So the thing is that in that case, what we are getting right here is simply not all an ABC zigzag. It's simply a massive drop incoming, but like really big drop incoming, right? Because if we have some 5 ways down here, in that case, it's simply, so the wave, bam, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wave 5 for a massive impulsive to the downside. So in that case, here we have a wave 1, a wave 2 retracement, and bam, here we go, just absolutely drop from here like really crazy, okay? So that's why make sure to join the Discord server, okay, so you can really understand, for example, how I'm taking my trade, all of this, and then you should get some very nice drop, not gonna lie. Okay, so you can get this 1205 down, and so in that case that should bring us with such configuration at the end where we make one more new low on Bitcoin. So not only with this impulsive we can make something bigger. In any case we'll have to make a bigger maybe 1 2 3 4 5 for example, to make a bigger A B C zigzag and to make one more new low on Bitcoin. This will wreck a lot of people. So make sure as always, if you want to understand why we can look for both scenarios, okay, so a bullish plan, really bullish, or something bearish like this, it's just go and check out the videos really you have on the YouTube channel. You just have to scroll down a bit. This big red candle here with 15,000, or this 15,000, or this big green candle here with 100k. This is a high time frame bullish plan, and this is a high time frame bullish bearish plan. Sorry, so bearish here and bullish here. So you can really understand why we have to look at both and why we have to be ready for both scenarios, really. Okay, and why both are absolutely valid. So for now, people that are telling you right now we're going to 100k and they're 100% sure, I mean, do not trust really these people, because it's not possible to be 100% sure. We'll have to be aware of both, because yeah, it's like that right now with a small wave. Anyway, so these are the configuration, really the possible different ones. Be aware of this configuration, where in that case we're going to get no reason to take the long here. Okay, no reason to take the long, and so in that case we're going to get a nice continuation down. So we're going to get a very big drop, and so all the pump here we've got, bam, come back down and wrecked all the people longing on that top here. So yeah, that's it really for me for today. So a bit of a complex update, if we can say that. We have a lot of different stuff, but yeah, remember the most probable wave count for me at the moment remain the ABC zigzag. We do not have to look for a massive wave down directly. If we have to do it, then we do it. In that case, we normally will get no reason to take a long into the territory plan below if we have to make this ABC zigzag. Okay, anyway, make sure to join the Discord server to not miss anything really. And yeah, on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day. Don't forget to join the Discord server. This is extremely important. This is where I'm posting really everything, as there is no VIP membership anymore. Everything is for absolutely for all the channels here are for absolutely for all the ads update. I'm telling you really, I'm taking the trades so we can write some really good stuff like that. All of this really is for absolutely free. You don't need to pay anything. You just have to join the Discord server and enjoy after this. That's it really. But anyway, also, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications. Thank you so much if you take the time to do it. This is really a big reward of my work, really, if you're enjoying the updates here, the wave counts and all of this, the way I'm trading, for example. Yeah, well, just the updates, really. Just, yeah, that's cool if you can do it. And also, if you can write some comments down below. Yeah, I'm asking a lot, but again, yeah, this is a big reward of my work. So thank you so much if you take the time to do it. And anyway, on this being said, I wish you all a very nice weekend ahead. Take care and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.